This application activity, called Preparation Pursuit, will show the children the benefits of preparation and the cost of being unprepared. Lead the activity like this. All right, guys, our main point today is I will be ready to do what God wants. So let's say that all together.
I will be ready to do what God wants.
All right, good. Now in this game, we're going to play a little game with some imaginary friends of mine, Penelope and Peter. Okay, so you guys are going to be on Penelope's team, and you guys are going to be on Peter's team. All right, so you guys are going to come back here. You'll start back here, and all of your activities you're going to do are up here at these cones. So let me just demonstrate with this side. Up here, you will find a cutout of Penelope. On this side, you'll find a cutout of Peter. That's your first job. One of you runs up and uses the scissors to cut out the image. Okay, when that is done, you'll come to the next cone. At the next cone, two people will run up, okay, for this cone. So one person runs for this cone, two people run for this cone, and you're gonna use these cards to build a card house, and I want you to build it 2 levels tall. Now, if you have older kids and you want to make it more difficult, you could make it 3 levels tall, or you could have other size requirements for the card house they have to build. So it just has to be 2 layers tall, okay? And at the third cone, 2 or 3 people can run up, and you will blow up 3 green balloons, okay? At this cone, you have a blank piece of paper and a pencil and a flashlight, and one person is going to hold their hand out and a flashlight, and you're going to trace the shadow of that person's hand onto the paper. All right, so you just need to hold your hand above the paper, make a shadow of your hand, and then the other person traces the shadow. All right, and then at the last cone, one person will run up and look up in the Bible the verse that is on the card. Okay, so you guys understand? Everybody knows what you're gonna do? You guys ready on this side? All right, and go.
Oh, they're going first.
No, you go all at the same time. Go, go, go. You're racing them.
I need some scissors.
Oh, you don't have scissors on that side. Oh, well, looks like I've got some scissors right here. There you go. Sorry about that. Guess Peter didn't get the scissors out. Good job. That's very speedy cutting going on. Oh, your cards aren't open there, are they?
No.
Oh, you have to get those open. Hopefully you have some nails that you can kind of slit that package open. All right, now 3 people can go on this one. You can blow up the 3 balloons. Good job. The card house fell over, but that's okay. You had it built up for 2. I saw it. Blow them up and tie them off. Good job. And 2 of you have to do the flashlight. Just make that shadow and let him trace it out. Good job. There we go, good. All right, and the last one, look up the verse. Show me the verse once you find it. 1 Timothy 3:16 and 17. Perfect. All right, very good. You guys are finished, and we're still waiting on them. We'll see how much longer it takes them to finish. Come on, we'll cheer them on. Come on, you guys, you can do it. All right, it's your last cone. Run down there. You got to look up the Bible verse.
I don't have a Bible.
Oh, you don't have a... Oh, goodness, here's the Bible. Go ahead, look it up. 2 Timothy. You got it. Good, 2 Timothy 3, 16, and 17. Good job. All right. Wow. All right, well, let's talk about what happened here. You guys, which person, Penelope or Peter, which one of them prepared better for this game?
Penelope.
Penelope, right. Now, you guys were just running in the game, but did Peter being unprepared, did that hurt you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's just go ahead and talk about what happened at each cone. What happened at the first cone?
There wasn't any scissors.
There wasn't any scissors to cut out the image. I had to give you those. What happened at the next cone?
The cards weren't open.
The cards were not open, so you could just start building. You had to open up the package, that's right. What happened at the third cone?
There were so many balloons that we had to dig through to find the green.
Right. On this side, they just had 3 balloons ready to be blown up. On this side, you had to dig through and find the balloons. All right, then what about the fourth cone?
The flashlight didn't have batteries.
Flashlight had no batteries. And then at the last cone,
There wasn't a Bible.
no Bible. So the thing about it is, when we're unprepared, Peter was unprepared, but it didn't just hurt him, it hurt the whole team. And you know, if David had not been ready to face the giant, it wouldn't have just hurt him, it would have hurt all of the Israelite people. Now, preparation is very important for us and also for others. But luckily for us, when we need to be prepared for what God has for us, you know, we don't know what that might be. David didn't know he was going to face a giant. But we prepare for what God has for us in the future by doing what God has for us now. By reading our Bible, by obeying our parents, by coming to church, doing all of those things that we know God wants us to do is a part of preparing for the future that God has for us.